Hey guys, I wanted to get on here just to get out of my Luna moth cocoon that I created during this quarantine and share with you some fitness and nutrition tips, especially right now when times are weird, gyms are closed, people are getting way too creative with their workouts, which is cool, but also a little bit sketchy. Like, doing pull-ups from your shower curtain rod is just a recipe for a broken neck. So I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to give you some information that is a reminder of the simple things. We're at a time where we don't know when we can go to the gym again, or at a time if we were going to go to the grocery store, we don't know if we have the luxury of picking out whatever food we want to eat that day. So we have to get creative. So that's the positive side of all of this. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of moving parts to confusion, and people think that whatever, they need to do 1,000 burpees to get in shape when they don't have a gym. Or they think that maybe whatever, they're gonna take this time to fully turn into a Luna moth and not do anything. So I think it's an important topic to talk about, and it'll be brief. I came up with an acronym, HOMIES, to remind you guys of the basics. So H stands for hydrate, pretty simple. We all hear that water is great for us, but water is great for us because it's going to increase our cell health, which in turn will just put our system and our body in the most efficient and highest optimal level of health. So working at a high rate each day. O is for the outdoors. So this is a time where mental health can be affected. The sunshine, of course, is going to give us vitamin D and make us just feel better overall for our mood. I'm in a position that if I don't go outside, even if it's raining, I just feel kind of and blah and not myself. So I definitely want to have control over that, and I'm forcing myself to get outside at least 30 minutes. So that's O. M is the next one, and M stands for move at least 30 minutes each day. This sounds super textbook, but it's textbook for a reason. If we use our body just for 30 minutes of physical activity, heart rate's elevated, mood is boosted, and we have a new sense of energy. So definitely recommend at least moving 30 minutes each day. I know the cocoon life is tempting, but I tell myself I can cocoon on my couch with my wine once I get outside and move for 30 minutes. So, yeah. Okay. I is the next letter, and I stands for integrating clean foods and protein into your day. So we're gonna kind of go in detail on this one because it's huge. The number one factor that we have control over right now is our nutrition. And nutrition, if you've heard me talk before, is the number one factor that is gonna give us results anyways. So depending on what your goal is, if you're trying to put on muscle, which is gonna be tough, I'm not gonna lie right now, maintain your body composition, or lose weight and tone, so lose fat. If those are the three goals, and with nutrition, you can control all factors right now, even though we don't have gym access. Bulking, obviously putting on muscle, is going to be the toughest right now, and I'll explain why later. But if you're getting at least 20 to 25 grams of protein in per meal, and I'm talking like 5 to 6 meals a day, that's going to play into our metabolism. So we're going to burn more calories at rest. And if we're active and we're at least using body weight for your strength movements, that's going to stimulate your muscle, and therefore still your body's going to work at a, efficient level. So nutrition is the one thing that can give us control right now. Cool. All right, so E is embrace fluffy animals. This one's obvious. You gotta embrace some fluffy animals, and I don't need to explain why. Okay, last one, S. Strength training is possible. Now, this is, again, 3 different routes depending on your goal. I'm going to talk about the one that seems impossible and the one that most people are freaking out about right now. So you don't have gym access, you've been lifting for years, you're muscular, you're like, oh shit, what am I going to do right now? So you can't technically, that I know of, gain muscle with body weight if you've been training consistently for a long period of time and fueling your body appropriately with protein. But you can think about it this way. So this can be a period. We don't know how long it's going to be. It might be 2 more weeks. It might be 4, whatever. I really think it's going to be 6 or 8, unfortunately. You can use this period as almost a deload period for your body. So your body's used to all these different stimuli of strength training consistently and then eating in a surplus. So if you switch your nutrition goals and sub them out for maintenance, your body is going to be adapting to a new stimulus. So less amount of calories, still high protein, still high carb, but less calories. So what this does is creates the ability for the body to adapt in the future and actually increase results. So yeah, you just kind of have to suck it up and tell yourself, I got my gains, I feel good, I'm going to eat in maintenance, I'm going to eat an adequate amount of calories to keep my body healthy, and I'm going to keep moving, and I'm going to do some body weight exercises just to make sure I am stimulating my muscles. So it's a great period to trick your system, and whenever this craziness calms down, you can get back into the gym. It might hurt your ego a little bit because whatever, your front squat feels weak, but again, your system is going to be in a place more vulnerable, can't say that word, more vulnerable for change. So yeah, take advantage, get some sunshine, get outside and change up your routine, and just know that if you stick to maintenance calories, you're in a place in the future where you might see more gains. On the flip side, if you are looking for weight loss and toning and just improving strength, say that you haven't trained in a while and now's the time to train because you're bored. You're like, okay, how do I do this? Good news for you is any form of body weight movement is going to stimulate your muscular system, in turn with the high protein, and you can actually build a decent amount of strength and muscle, and this is what you should be doing in the gym anyways. So that's awesome. If you decide you're tired of dreadlocking your dog's hair and you decide you want to pick up exercise and fitness, you're going to be in a really good place. And then lastly, maintenance for maintenance. So if you're happy with your body composition, but you're freaking out because you're like, ugh, I haven't touched a kettlebell in 2 weeks, it's okay. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm like, I'm sweating. Not because I'm exercising, because I'm nervous. And I'm like, oh no, am I going to lose my delts? What's going to happen? This is a time where you just have to like take a deep breath, step back, remind yourself, kind of the same steps as somebody who's bulking. If you just eat in maintenance for a while and you stimulate your muscles enough through body weight exercise, you're going to be in a position where you can maintain your muscle mass. So the only factor that would affect this would be if you're not eating enough protein and maybe overdoing it on the cardio. And overdoing it on the cardio would be like an extreme, maybe like an hour of cardio every single day with no strength training involved whatsoever. I wish I knew the exact science on it, but you have to actively try to do too much cardio in this sense. So if you're, for example, strength training 4 times a week in a HIIT circuit, using body weight and you're watching your protein. You're gonna be fine. And then back to where I started. After this is over, you can reevaluate your goals and check it out and ask yourself, whatever, did I get fluffy? Probably not, but do I feel like I need to be in a deficit? Maybe, sure. And if I do, I could get better results because my body's used to X amount of calories. On the other side, if you're like, cool, I want to go hard and bulk up and put on all this muscle and eat 500 grams of carbs each day and live that bulk life, then your body is going to be more receptive to that. So, went super nerdy on you guys. I hope you enjoyed the information. Just remember, homies, it's all gonna be good. And remember, like, you're not alone. We're all doing this. So, yeah, you got this. If you guys have questions, shoot me a message. Feel free to share your workouts. And I found that community is huge right now. Like, my friends who I work out with, we're all sending messages each day about a workout of the day or something cool that happened. Oh my gosh, I saw a lizard. I gotta tell my friends. But yeah, I feel like quarantine life is a positive because we're remembering the basics. And if you want to share that on No Bullshit Fit, go for it. You guys can tag me. And I think we'll all band together and this is going to be a great experience because now we can be outside and we can get tan and we can work from home and we can work out whenever we want. We can drink water whenever we want. Not like that was an issue before. And we can embrace fluffy animals 24/7. Okay, well, you guys have an awesome day. Good to see you. Goodbye.